Posting it.
Hey guys.
Can I go live on my
Ella, thank you
page?
for leading us on. We are going up, right, Mama?
I'm gonna go a little live right now too.
She's taking selfies over here. No, but you need to focus.
Oh, no, but I just do a little stuff and everybody know
Oh.
we're on.
Hi guys.
Mama
Hi
D,
everyone.
say hello, Mama D.
Oh, hi everybody.
She had a drink before, so I think she's tipsy already, as if Vegas wasn't enough.
Let's catch up.
But, however, thank you for coming on. Thank you guys for joining us. I hope you enjoyed last week's. I hope you're going to enjoy this one.
Who was your guest last week?
Juicy.
Well, actually, technically 2 weeks,
Was
weeks
it?
ago.
Oh, we
because
thought it was a week ago,
yeah, you guys
Abe.
were in Vegas last
We're
week,
live
right?
right now.
Oh, dang. So it was 2 weeks ago, Abe. We were trying to.
Who was the last guest?
my friend Kayla. But
Oh, I
anyways, you
remember.
know what? Before we started this, we were trying to figure out some things, but now it makes sense. I'm getting more context clues, and I know exactly who it was. So they'll be hearing from me too, and my lawyer.
You guys, we're live
Just kidding.
right now on the Fresa show. So the link is in my stories.
We are
I'm
about to
on
start.
Jasmine
Once
Chiquito's
the
thing.
princess
Okay.
is done with her live,
Bye.
because we're on your time, Mom. Are you sure
there
you're
we
done,
go.
Mama D? Are you sure? Are you sure?
Mama D.
All right, let's restart. Welcome back. We're here
was doing
on the
promo.
Fresa Show with my co-host Ella,
Hi guys.
the hostess with the mostest,
Mostest.
and we have
Yes.
the queen, the Unleash Your Sexy Queen.
The one and
Ooh,
only.
yeah, point that toe. Point that. What's the leg behind your head?
She flexible.
Imagine.
Oh, stop flexible.
No.
Oh, seriously. And
Don't
this-
We're like, what happens when the lohas are gone?
Oh
your head goes,
God,
your
oh my
foot goes
God,
over your
you're
head.
scaring me,
No, we're like, all right, now take it easy. Take it easy, sis. We want you to heal correctly.
I know. Oh my God, no more stitches for me,
Can
please.
you guys
No.
already tell how much she already was super bomb, but even more snatched, and that's
You
even loose
look
on her.
amazing.
too
You
big.
look so good.
Snatched, literally
Snatched.
skinny mini,
Skinny mini.
everything.
Yes,
So,
thank you.
Mama D, what
Arms.
is your secret?
Walk us through your whole how did you plan it? The
What's your
doctor's
secret?
conversations,
Wait, what's
everything.
Your
Tell us.
secret? Is
Okay,
there a miracle
well,
pill?
There's actually a huge story behind it, which I talked about. I'm going to be doing a documentary on botched ash shops
Okay.
because I don't know what shit now, 12 years ago?
When was the first time you started getting them?
Ooh, 12 years ago.
I have a question real quick.
Yeah.
Did they tell you it was gonna be a problem down the line? Did you know
Did
that it
anyone
was
know
gonna be
what,
When?
what it was
when you
first
12
decided
years
to get
ago?
yeah,
12 years ago, they were done black market in seedy little hotel rooms. I think that let me know that there was a chance.
What did you
And
guys,
it was all over the news of girls dying from it.
Yeah.
what
so
did you guys
yeah.
think it was? Like in your head, did you have an idea? What are they putting in, or you just didn't give a fuck? You're like, whatever.
You know what? Everyone that was like, oh, it's hydrogel, it's biogel, oh, it's
Which sounds good.
medical
So I'm
grade
like, okay.
silicone.
Yeah.
You know, so like a lot of us girls, like we wait till somebody else go do it.
Yeah.
And then we were like, okay, well, it's been a few months. She hasn't had nothing bad.
She hasn't died.
Yeah.
Oh fuck!
So we're like,
You're like, oh, one of them died, but I'm taking my chances.
so we're just like racking them all up. Like, who's next? Who's next? Who's next? And we were all kind of going to the same people. And back then, there was no BBLs.
Yeah.
You know, it was only
there
ass
was lipo
implants.
though. I've heard of people
Yeah.
getting lipo even in the 80s.
No, yeah, but there was no, like, there's no way to get bigger hips or
butt.
no bigger butts.
True.
And all of a sudden, this ass shot started coming. And there was girls that had them a year or two, 3 years, and didn't have no problems. Like, I have girls right now who are like 8, 9 years in and are barely now having
Barely?
all the product, like, so, like, it's starting to turn to a diaper booty.
Yeah.
It's discoloring, or it's like coming like pebbles up to the skin.
Yeah.
Where there's bumps, little baby bumps everywhere because it's
Yeah.
trying to come out. Your body's trying to get rid of the toxin that's in it.
Well, technically, what I've heard, and like, I mean, I'm not a pro at this, but I mean, it's something that concerns me because I have friends that have also gotten them.
The
Your
illegal ass
body,
shots?
yeah, your body is technically going around this
Yep.
liquid that is now in your body, and it's trying to kind of dissolve it, kill it, kind of like make it smaller, but it turns into like a little ball. So from like being like liquid, your body is kind of taking over, and it turns into a bigger ball. So that's how you get the big, little ash.
You're like,
Kinda
instead of Bill Nye, science guy, Alice World, the science
I
girl.
was like, let me look this up.
No, it's true because in 2017 I went to Colombia, and to get my first process of removals, and he got like this. 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 cool little thing, and he got the balls that were left from it. He put them in there to show them to me. So I had them in my freezer forever. I don't think they're there anymore.
Oh my God.
But it was really interesting. You could see it, and that's what he explained is because our body, to protect it, it's a foreign substance, and it's same thing like when people get breast implants and it gets capsulated sometimes.
Same thing with capsules.
Yes.
I've also I saw a video of someone who had a breast implant for so long because you're supposed to change them. And like when they did take it out, she was changing them. It was like there was like so much calcium deposit. Like the breast was covered like in a crust. Like it looked like a cheese crust.
Yeah.
And they had to like crack open the crust, and then there was like, it was crazy.
Yeah. I've seen that too.
Oh, that sounds yummy.
It's crazy.
This is your reminder, ladies.
Kind of makes me think of
get those implants
like
changed.
those rock candies you put in your mouth and it goes
Yes, exactly.
Did you guys ever try those? I'm still traumatized by them.
The ones that crack in your mouth.
Yes,
Yeah,
those
oh
are
my God.
scary.
Yeah.
Like, why? First of all, what chemical is in it that when it's in my mouth, it's popping? That makes me nervous. Like, what is it in there that's you put in my mouth? It's popping. Like, I don't think that sounds very safe. Just like getting ass shots wasn't very
I
safe
wanna know,
either.
did you hear about ass shots like way back when, like 10 years ago? And did you ever think about getting them?
You know what? I have a lot of friends that have them, and I think that it's the same thing. Like it happened 10 years ago. They kind of knew the side effects of it. They still took the risk,
like,
and now it's the whole, you know, they can't sit down.
Did you ever consider getting it back when you first heard about it before surgery?
Honestly, I didn't hear about it because I didn't get into like my lifestyle was totally not what it is today. 5 years ago, I was like working in the office.
We call you a normie. You were a normie.
I was working in the office. I was chill, and I got kind of like brought into this kind of like little by little.
Put the mic in front of you.
So that's why I'm like, oh, you know, I didn't hear about this 10 years ago. I just heard about the BBLs part. But yeah.
Yeah, no. So back then, that's the only thing we had available, and every girl back then, like, we had natural bodies.
Yeah.
And so, like,
still beautiful and bond.
no, they really were. I mean, trust me, like, the last 10 years, all I've been praying for is to be back to my natural body. Like, I've been walking around, and I'll see a girl with a natural booty and be like, like dreamy eyes, while everyone else is getting BBLs, and I'm like, fuck that. Like, I want to be team little booty. I want to be skinny. I want to look like a walking freaking
One time
skeleton.
she was actually getting the illegal shots in her friend's apartment. I was actually there watching.
No, my first time. Yeah, that was my first time.
Was that like 13, 14?
Yeah, my first time ever.
I remember watching, and I was like, oh shit. And then they literally got like pieces of cotton and she put super glue and
Over the holes on our butt. That's how they.
And then she's like, they'll probably fall off
in 2 to 3 days. Let it fall off naturally.
When it happens, it happens. I'm like, oh my god. And when she got up so happy, she's like, yeah.
It was like, it added like an extra inch. Like an extra inch. I was like, ooh,
but you know what's crazy?
And you're swollen, so it's like an inch and a half. So you're like, yes. I'm like, you know, an inch isn't very much, but
I think thinking about it
thought
now,
it was
like,
popping.
that is so freaking scary.
It
like,
is scary.
As a kid, I guess because I was younger, I didn't think like, oh, I was like, okay. Because, you know, I was like, well, she must know what she's doing. Like, she's an adult. She's my mom. So I'm like, I guess everyone's doing this. And her friend had got it too. And then your friend, that girl that you got it with, did she end up
she still has them. She still has them.
bad?
But they're sagging. It's saggy too.
Okay.
Everyone I know. It's only, I think, out of let's say 60 girls that I can name or that have it, maybe 5 have it like
Bad.
where it's looking amazing. No, the rest, everyone's like, every single person's like has to get removals, reconstructed, lifted, is sick, discoloration. They can't sit on it. It's just like horrible side effects now.
How many rounds did you do of the illegal ones?
6.
Wow.
6 rounds. And that's 6. So each time it was a liter. So
like how
so
big
this
was
is
the
what
syringe?
this is a liter.
Yeah.
What the?
So I did this 6 times. Dude, my ass was guard in 2017. It was huge. Wow. So when you saw me last, that was half the size it was originally.
And you loved
and it was big.
But did you love it at that size?
No.
Even though it was high? Were
So
you like,
no.
yeah.
So what had happened was because I don't have like my skin doesn't have elasticity.
Yes.
So after my first and second round, I was like, okay, cool. So the butt was perky and round, and around the 3rd liter put in, it like after a few months, because it was so heavy, I guess it was dropping, and then it was making little bumps on the bottom. So in my head, it made sense. Let's put more in to fill out the bumps and fill the top back up. So for again another 2 or 3 months, I'm like, yes, ass is high, it's swollen, and then it would all again. Now it's dropping and double the bumps on the bottom.
Oh no.
And so I went a 4th and 5th time. Kept thinking the more I put in, at some point it has to get so tight like a balloon.
Yeah.
It's gonna stay round and hard. And all I did was
No.
just get. And the 6th time I did it was like thinking like praying like this has to work. Like it was looking so bad.
Basically, you weren't really using your better side of your brain.
Yeah.
I don't know. It made sense to me though.
No,
I mean,
it made so much sense in my head.
In a balloon kind of version of
Yeah.
like, it's gonna
I
fill
was like,
up.
just put more water.
But,
Exactly.
but you have
that's
to
what
think
I was
like
thinking.
skin, like when we have a baby, the skin stretches, but when it goes back, it's like we have saggy
and
skin.
then
Right.
told me
It's
though, it
like,
also does depend on people's skin. Like some girls will get boob implants, and they'll literally stay like super high,
Yeah.
stuff, not bouncing forever. But my mom said hers dropped right away. Like everyone thinks they're natural because
Yeah,
their
within 2 to
skin,
3
it
months of my
hangs
boob job,
naturally.
they went choop. But
Yeah.
they just like just hang
She said it's 'cause
naturally.
It depends on your skin.
It does.
What do
It
you
really
think? Well,
does.
yours look
Mine,
good, too.
I've had
They're
mine
not
for
like
about
stuck, like fake, like
2
up here.
years, but I had a lift, so I don't know if that makes a difference because I had skin
So you
actually
probably have,
removed.
like,
Oh, so that
the
means
same
you the same as me.
yeah.
Like
Yeah,
your
yeah.
skin, like your
More
like it
hangs
hangs
to it
naturally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like even today, I'm like, I wish they would like just like be a little more natural looking,
Oh, you
but
want
they're
them
just
to
so
droop
pointy.
more?
You want them to
I
drip
mean,
more?
Like
I feel like
teardrop,
like
not
like a
saggy,
teardrop, like a teardrop look. Because when I get naked, it's like they're just there, standing there, like
Yeah.
poking someone's eye out.
You're like,
So I'm just like, can we just bounce a little bit? Nothing.
like-
They don't. If you jump, they don't bounce.
Not really. They're kind of
Oh.
like.
I don't believe it. Show me.
That's how.
Seriously, show me. I don't believe
They
you.
bounce like even like this, like they don't even like move that.
I
way.
think they're moving.
more than Teresa's.
yeah.
Remember Teresa's?
Oh yeah, Teresa.
Yeah,
super.
they don't
yeah,
move.
they're
If
super.
she literally
yeah.
bounces hard, they're like this.
Yeah, they're like.
So
they
that's
don't
what I'm
move,
thinking
yeah.
when you're like they don't bounce. Like yours
You're
are
in the
fucking
middle. I
bouncing.
think there's Teresa, then there's her, then there's you.
Yes.
No, I think
yeah,
it's
I was
either
gonna say, like,
1, 2,
there's no bounce or bounce. I don't think
Yeah.
there's mini bounce, kind of bounce, mini bounce,
I feel like
medium.
when I just had them done, they were super hard. Like they were like rocks. And of course,
drop,
a
right?
year, 2 years pass, so your skin kind of starts, kind of
Right,
getting
right.
a little bit looser. But right now, I was even thinking, I'm like, should I go bigger? Should I go bigger? But I'm just like, I'm just gonna wait.
So
I'm gonna wait.
I thought you had made the appointment. No, or was that?
Yeah,
something
well, the guy
Team
I'm talking to
bigger,
right now
team
doesn't
bigger,
like
team
doesn't like
bigger.
all that.
else?
Like,
Is he not a boob person? Is he
dude,
not
he's
an ass
not
person?
me person. Like he's like.
Hey, I already.
I know.
perceived
I
that
was
you
just
person.
like, he's like, why don't you change your hair? I'm like,
no,
excuse me.
what the?
Excuse me.
Wait,
Heck
what?
no.
Somebody
Yeah.
told you that?
The guy she's
Yeah,
into right
he's
now.
like, why don't you just go natural? And I said,
no.
this is natural.
You're like,
You know
I was
what?
born blonde. The fuck?
I feel like every man says go natural, and then they have a natural girlfriend, and they're cheating on her with the
With
big
a
booty
natural one, yeah.
stripper, porn star,
Yeah, so that's why I'm just
social
like-
media influencer, big titty, big booty girl,
I know.
And then for so soon for him, to
and
be
she's
so
at
comfortable
home
to
all
say that.
behaving.
Well, he said in that way, and I'm just like, now I'm kind of thinking about it, like maybe if I go bigger, he probably will
It's
be
more
like,
good. It's
why?
like a fuck you and fuck you. You're
Yeah.
gonna like me for me, and I'm gonna do what I want to do.
I know, that's why I'm just like, I feel like, because I was like, I feel like I should get them bigger just because I'm in this industry where, the bigger the better kind
You
of
do?
thing, And I love
That
big
is
boobs.
true.
I love big boobs. And I'm a big ass, big boob kind of like person. Like, I like that. So in my industry, it's normal. Like, even when I went to Vegas, all these big booties and big tits, I'm like, damn, I need to get my booty
Even
bigger.
for your commercial modeling though, too, like they want that look. They want you to fill out the
Actually,
dresses, right?
it's the opposite. I do catalog, and catalog doesn't want all that big. And they
But-
told me, they're like,
But
please
they do
don't
like
lose
fake
more.
boobs, right?
Yeah,
I know
mine
that.
are okay right
Yeah.
now, but they told me, please don't lose any more weight. Please don't get any bigger, because it's like we're selling you your white girl image next door to East Coast, and they don't like big boobs, they don't like big ass, and luckily all
I'm
the stuff I
sorry,
wear
East
is like-
Coast. Oh, it depends on part.
Well, it's some
those-
Midwest, like
them
Midwest,
New Yorkers.
Midwest.
But I know
No, it's more like Midwest, so
But the
Oh.
catalog, I know though for sure they like at least fake boobs because every catalog girl, Fashion Nova, anything I could think of, they have to have the fake boobs make the top.
Yeah,
look
yeah,
different.
definitely,
so they do
definitely.
like fake boobs. But also, too, I was telling my mom how last time when you had lost some weight, that they didn't want to hire you anymore. Cause they're like,
Yeah,
no.
I used to do what's that lingerie that you like to order from? I think you're like, I saw you on the, is it Yandy?
Ami Club wear?
No, well, Ami, I used to work for
No,
Ami,
I think
but
the big name one, mija. The
it's
lingerie
Yandy. I
line.
think it's Yandy.
Yandy's the one I always buy from.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh no, Wicked. I'm sorry, Wicked. Be
Wicked.
Be
There we
Wicked,
go,
yeah.
Wicked.
So I used to work for Be
It's
Wicked,
huge.
and I'm technically a plus size model because of my height, my weight, everything. I worked for Be Wicked a couple times, and you know, I was on contract with them. I shot with them once a year because we would shoot like all day, and they call me back and they're like, "You lost too much weight." They're like, you're technically not even a plus size model. You're not
Damn.
a regular model.
Goals.
You're kind of like, you're kind of, and that's the thing. Like,
You're
I'm not
skinny.
skinny enough to be a regular model,
Right.
And I'm not big enough to be a plus size model. I'm like in between, and they don't need in between. They need either you're skinny or you're fat. So they're like, I'm sorry,
crazy.
we're gonna have to like cut your contract, and I'm like, that's fine. So
You were upset? You're like, whatever.
I was upset because like, you know, I love working with them and they were really cool, but
You're like, hold on, give me 3 days. You're like,
let me go eat. Yeah, but like that's the way it is. Like it or not, like the industry, especially not our industry, because our industry is very accepting of big, curvy, like natural four-figured women. But the real industry, which is the model industry, the catalog industry, they're very picky. Like you gotta be pretty face, you gotta be a certain height, certain waist, everything. And luckily my contracts with my agency right now, I've been with them for 5 years and they're really cool, but they even tell me, they're like, we kind of have to edit your pictures for you to look a little bigger just because you are so small right now. And like sometimes I'll go in and they're like, are you losing weight? And I'll be like, no. And they're like, well, because this is an extra large. And
They're like,
technically
I
extra
swear I didn't
large.
just go get lipo and TJ.
try to stick your stomach out.
It's like I'm feeling fine now. Yeah.
You're like, oh, your chin back.
It's like
Yeah, double chin
double
it.
standard.
I swear,
It's double
look.
standard everywhere. Like my girls, like when we go out, I'm like, damn, I need to go get a bigger booty. Cause these girls are
like
competition.
And
No,
always who
yes.
you're standing next to or hanging out with. Like, we can literally go next to thicker girls and we're like, damn, I'm straight. I have no body. And then we'll go next to the skinniest girls. We're like, I'm fat.
I'm fat. I'm so fat.
I'm huge.
Hide me, put me
Literally,
away.
you're like, can you put me in the back of the video, please? 'Cause
But do you guys agree with that?
I covered 3 of these bitches.
Yes, I feel like that. I'm like, put me in the back.
Yes.
Like, oh, I'm so
But it
big.
depends, like, who you're around.
Yeah,
right?
true,
Like, you're
true.
like, oh, shit.
It does, because like there's times like I've got bookings with other girls and we've like gone to Miami or something, and they got was like a big booty crew, like, and I'm talking about like and like
You have
thick
big
bitches.
booty.
No, but they were thick, like they were thick big booties, and no, that's what I'm saying. They were bigger than me. And we know, like, my ass was fucking huge.
No,
I was the smallest one out of the whole fucking group.
No.
Legit,
Oh my
and I
God.
legit was all, like, I felt all, like, in shape. I was all like, yeah, I'm gonna sit with these girls. I swear to God, I thought it was a shit. Because I was like, I never really mate or hang out with anyone bigger than me,
Mama,
period.
Yeah.
You're at the boat. You're like, yeah, I'm a fitness model. You're flexing your legs. You're like,
I'm about to see that calf. You see that? You guys see that calf, though?
It's so cute. Do y'all work out? Yeah. You work
I'm
out?
all flexing my tricep.
She's doing squats. She's like,
Oh, she's like, yeah, I do squats here and there.
yeah. Me, please.
I was like, I'm sober.
But honestly, you look amazing. You look so good. I'm seeing the progress day to day, and I'm like, she's just getting better and better every day.
Huge difference.
Better and
Because you know, the
better.
first day when you get out of there, you're fucking swollen.
Yeah, everything
I
hurts.
like you can still see a difference even with the swelling. Like you can
Yeah.
slightly, but then I guess
Right.
definitely not the full benefit.
And to
or, like,
think this is not the end. You still have a whole year of recovery.
Yes.
You're gonna get smaller and smaller.
I know. I'm excited for month 3
So
because I
what
feel like
we haven't
month 3 you're like
shared,
boom. Yes.
what you actually got done. Let's tell.
Oh, okay. So I went back for reconstructive surgery. So I got a ass reduction.
Ass lift. That's
Well,
fine.
it's reduction and lift. So they reduced the size of it. Like they cut like half of it on the top, and then they pulled it all the way up, and then I got it stitched. So it's a butt lift.
Yes, yeah.
So it's not a BBL. It's an actual like body lift kind
Body
of
lift,
thing.
yeah,
So
yeah,
like it's like I have like a whole circular tummy tuck scar.
Okay, cool,
So yeah, so they just. I'm just like all team little booty now. Like nothing's like it don't look
Question.
crazy anymore.
Did it hurt the next day?
No, I did not take not one pain pill.
I'm glad. I'm
Not
glad.
one pain pill. The whole like the whole time I recovered at home, nothing.
Took it right to the
I was just
chin.
chill. It didn't.
I feel like you kind of manifested it too. You kind of were like, my recovery is gonna be great.
Yes.
It's gonna be great. I'm gonna come out and I'm gonna be fine.
I literally.
So happy and positive. Seeing, I think it's like it is like a mental. Huh?
Yeah, I went in there, and then like right before surgery, I had the doctor and the nurses, all of us hold hands and say a prayer.
I saw that.
And then for like, I just went in already with the mentality of like I'm doing this for my health, and I knew that my body knew mentally that we were about to become even healthier.
Yes.
More radiant, more illuminate.
Yes.
By getting rid of that toxin that was in my body. You know, and then later on I was thinking too, once I got home, right? Because, you know, you're in bed for fucking 3 weeks, your head starts racing. And I was thinking like how it was so much more than just like getting like a butt reduction. Like I didn't realize like how often I had got like body shamed. You know, how often like women would make fun of me because my ass was huge, or, you know, because there was lumps on it, or it was disformed, or it was like I'd never thought about like how like I used to always have to wear like hoodies around my ass everywhere I went, because people were always making fun of it, pointing at it. And I never thought about it until like when I came home, we went to Best Buy, and it was the first time I ever walked into a store and didn't have to cover it.
Yeah.
And like I was walking around and like no one was staring at like my ass like a freak.
Oh.
And that was the first time it hit me like, oh shit, this is like mental too and emotional.
It is. It really
so I just
is.
feel like there's just so much healing.
Yeah.
Like, and I just like, I just feel so like, maybe that's why my body's just like, you know, when you have anything toxin in your body, including alcohol, we
Yes.
swell up.
Yeah.
So I think the more that I remove that product, my body just keeps leaning out and leaning out. And it's
Really
like,
though, yeah.
and I feel like my body's honoring the fact that I'm honoring it.
Yes.
Like, I'm like, I love you. Like, thank
Yes.
you. Like, you're healthy. Like, you're beautiful. Like, I honor you. Like, we're going to fix this. Like, I want you to be healthy. Like,
Yes.
and I'm loving my body like so much. Like, I'm just sending it so much love,
Yeah.
you know, because I think for so long, like, I didn't like my ass.
Yeah.
And it was always like, I'm embarrassed. Like there was so much anger toward it. So now there's just so much love. Like the body's just like, it's just like shifting and molding
Yeah.
like all by itself, which is through my own mindset.
Yeah, now it's a healing process. Now it's a healing process with the body, with the mind, accepting it, loving yourself.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm loving it. Like I love when I look in the mirror. I love everything I put on.
Can
like,
I just say that you could tell right away, like your whole vibe from your stories to the way you look, like you could totally see it. Like it's like coming out of your pores.
Yeah.
Glowing. You're happy. And I love it. You know, I'm really happy to see you like this.
And
Yeah.
health-wise, do you feel like, are you feeling
Oh my
even
gosh.
more? Like, is there a
Yeah.
big difference? Just health,
Yeah,
energy
like
levels,
you know, because I was in and out the hospital the first year of my shots. Last time I got my shots, I was in and out the hospital and they couldn't figure out what was wrong, but I ended up having all the signs of poisoning. So I ended up like, I don't even know if I had like maybe autoimmune disease at some point, but like now like I'm clear-headed, like everything's like a little like I'm a little more focused.
Okay.
I feel just like completely my brother's ringtone.
Centered, kind of like, yeah.
I just feel like safe. So my energy level, like my anxiety is really low. Like everything, like I do, like I mentally, I physically feel better.
That's so great. I'm so happy.
Can we pull out on the main and like see a little view of? Do you mind? Abe, can we do the?
Dude, she looks
you have
so
to
good.
So already, none of her normal clothes fit here. So this is loose. But you
I
can like
know.
hold the back while you turn. Just
Dude,
Yeah, there you go.
so,
So, like,
good.
you love to see it, don't you?
So good.
She's literally like a small, extra small.
Yeah.
Her clothes are
Oh my
big.
god, I love it. It's so pooky, so
Look.
perky now. Look at it. Oh,
I'm
damn.
like cute little booty.
Teeny little booty. Yeah, it looks.
Wow.
Wow.
Way smaller, and then it doesn't like before it came out so much in the
No,
side,
no.
would hang
It
up.
looks so good. It looks so good. Your tummy is so flat now.
Oh,
No,
it's
it's
tapered
so
in.
flat.
Like if you try to grab it, there's nothing to grab.
Yeah,
It's like
it's
hard,
literally
like
paper
rock
thin.
hard,
I
solid.
love
Like, it's
it.
just like
I love
all
it.
my muscles
Yeah.
Knock it over.
She knocks out.
Knock it over.
I usually have sticks in my face, but they're a little cuter.
You, heal, like, you know, I know it's a 6 month process to a year for completely heal, but do you want to hit the gym again after? Like, you want to go?
No, we're gonna hit the gym now.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
She wants to start and like wait a little
Get
bit.
your doctor's approval first because it kind of could be like I didn't go to the gym. I think I waited about a good 2 months. 2 months. 2 months.
and a half.
Well, yeah,
Month and a half to 2 months.
I'm gonna be a month and a half next week.
She's already.
I know that time flew by fast.
No, it's going by really fast, and I feel like I feel strong enough where. Like I know I could. I'm not gonna go in and do burpees,
Like,
but
I
I could maybe I could do
arms.
I could do some arms. You know, no leg workouts. I don't think yet. You know, like I maybe no squatting for sure.
light stuff.
But anything like maybe walking the treadmill.
Like the old people workouts.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, people
Like hold the chair and just walk around in a circle.
We're not doing that either.
I would though. I mean, that's my workout, and we can make a TikTok out of it.
Yeah.
And that you have a TikTok still? How's your TikTok doing?
I love TikTok.
You haven't
First
got
of
it
all,
deleted?
TikTok,
That's
honestly,
good.
You have, right,
every
your first
video
one.
I post on TikTok gets flagged, and I'm just so
Shut
scared now
up.
about getting deleted. So I just try not. I'll post whatever I like, and then I'll keep the song and I'll post it on my Instagram. Instagram too. I'm just like
All of them.
eggshells right now.
Every single
I'm walking on
person
eggshells.
deleted.
I'm scared. I like, is this okay? I actually went ahead and archive some pictures. Oh,
Yeah,
girl,
smart.
I'm scared.
Don't archive. Archive.
be
If it's flagged and it's archived, they'll still delete it.
You need to delete.
You need to delete the whole entire photo.
Yeah, and it's like that's how I am right now. Like I feel like I'm walking on eggshells. Like on my TikTok, on my Instagram, my backup with that had 5K got deleted.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
literally they're cracking down so much. Like I feel like we're like freaking big
No.
drug dealers. Like we're getting cracked down. By,
It's like,
they're
come
taking us all down.
on.
One by one.
the cartel.
Fly to Panama.
No,
Crazy.
there's people getting their pages deleted for COVID, conspiracy, meme.
you can't
If
even-
you have too many memes, your pages
And
are
if
getting
the memes are
deleted.
slightly
It's
offensive
insane.
because you're kind of clowning on something or something.
It's a bullying and harassment.
Yeah,
You
because
can't talk about
Michelle would always post
You can't post that, yeah.
memes all day, like memes.
Yeah.
And it's funny stuff. I've considered it funny, but I consider it funny. I think it's funny, but she got deleted.
Yeah.
Like
But
not
also,
even.
too, but I had told her, I
yeah.
had saw that she was posting like, or she would promote like a male enhancement product.
Yeah.
Which for sure, I noticed she would. I think she had like something like she'd promote them a lot, and I already knew for sure you can't do that.
yeah, like sometimes too, like weedery companies will contact
You
us
can't- no, yeah, and you can't we
to
can't
promote
show
and be
weed.
like, hey, can you promote my company? And I'm like, well, I can't
We
put
can't
bags
say
of weed with me.
we can't
No,
say smoke. Like it can't be. Like,
I could
yeah,
wear your
love weed.
T-shirt and tag
Which I
your
just did,
page.
but
Yeah,
I told them too. I'm like, oh, that's all I could do. They're like, that's fine.
yeah, because
Yeah.
it's not
Yeah.
worth losing our pages
It's
over.
so deleted. Their
it's
pages
so
are getting deleted.
yeah. it's
Everyone,
so
they just did a
weird.
sweep. They just did the last 2 weeks. I think I know 10 people. And the last
Yeah.
they did a big sweep recently.
Dude, they're just cutting heads off like crazy. It's
They
crazy.
go through sweeps. I think it's like every 3 or 6 months.
But this is the most.
There's a
they've
sweep
done.
where
This
they
is
just
the
go through and they're like
most.
delete, boom. They're quiet, and
Yeah.
then like 4 or 5 months later, again, it's delete.
delete. Yeah.
But at the end of the day, honestly, if we were to actually follow the rules of Instagram, none of those things that we had to get flagged on, because I lost my whole account, would have ever been flagged. Because at the end of the day, there was something about a sexual connotation. Swipe up now, see what happens,
Or like
or
she'll post
titty bouncing with my friend, like anything insinuation, like thongs that were maybe see-through. I didn't know it was see-through.
That's what I was gonna say. Like let's say you try to edit something on Facetune to like smooth it or put, but then like you didn't notice and you're like, oh, you can see a little bit of the vagina line.
Yeah.
You know,
But
like
she
if you
didn't
have,
even catch it, and that's what made her. She got like flagged for that, and she's like, I didn't even notice that.
because I had lace on, and I
Yeah.
didn't notice to even look at the bottom that through the lace you could kind of
Yeah.
see the line.
Little-
Yeah.
And I was like, what the fuck? I'm like, what? Like,
Yeah,
like,
I
why
have a
did
couple
you?
pictures that I'm like, should I put? Like, oh, I can't.
No,
I
it's
don't
not
even
worth
want-
it.
It's not worth
It's
it.
not worth
It's not
it.
worth it. That's
If
why I
you
go.
gotta
Just go
ask
to my
yourself-
OnlyFans. Go
or
ahead.
Twitter right now, like you need to make your Twitter up. That's what I'm
Yeah.
on. Twitter is the best. They're always
Really?
the best.
No, I love my Twitters. I like anyone
You
that was
can
following me.
say
I'm like,
whatever.
my Twitter is from like 12 years ago.
Really?
They're
Okay,
all
I need to
my-
get on Twitter. I'm sorry, guys, but I'm very
never
out.
had one?
I've never. I think
Oh,
I had one
no.
once. I never really logged into it. I left it aside. Even Facebook, like I really don't log into it. I kind of like just bounce back and forth
Well,
to
no,
Instagram.
Facebook is just as strict as Instagram. Twitter is where it's at because you can have.
Oh yeah, you can put
literally, that's like
anything.
really like freedom of speech. You can say like.
I have
the
full
most
on scenes on
offensive-
there.
Really?
You can post full on adult.
Yes.
Scenes. I don't know if you could say the P word on here, but
And what's interesting is because every single adult star I know, like
full scenes.
no
Like full
one's
movies.
ever, not one person has got their page deleted ever in the 12 years.
Okay, I need to do that. Yeah.
And
So
from
just
what we
build that
hear,
up.
Twitter's now going to start offering locked content on their front page.
Oh, it is
right?
already. They already offered me where you can have like your special VIP stuff.
Twitter.
That they pay subscription and and they have to
Thank
pay.
you.
Money.
Good-
Money.
Goodbye,
They don't want to
OnlyFans.
be like 10%.
Oh, I didn't see the percentage, but they
Yeah.
offered it already.
But it don't matter because OnlyFans takes 20%.
Yeah, at that point, it's like, okay, whatever.
But I love that because OnlyFans right now there is that huge thing that they're gonna
I
be.
know. Did you hear anything about that?
Yeah, everybody's talking about it. It is. It's
Yeah.
because right now they're making so much. They're making billions and billions of dollars off of regular, like wholesome stuff. That now it's not worth it to them. The little couple million that they were originally making off adult entertainers.
haven't
Give me
seen-
back my
No, but you know
$30,000.
But what's funny is I have not seen any wholesome people that at least the ones that I follow. None
Neither
of them
have
use
I.
OnlyFans.
Neither
and
have
I
I.
follow trainers to photographers to whatever you can think of. Only one photographer I know, but as opposed to that, nobody else. I've never seen any of these big people.
And I
use
mean,
it.
what's the photographer gonna post? Put pictures of himself? Obviously, pictures of
No,
us.
he gives like
Us.
the cryptocurrency, like I guess he's like a crypto genius
Who?
or
Who
something.
Maybe I
talking
should
about?
subscribe to him.
Live Rich Media.
Oh,
I guess he
okay.
like gives you free tips and something, but I'm just saying, I'm like that's
So
the only
that's
person-
happening soon. That's happening soon. No more OnlyFans.
And
That's a big possibility. So imagine if that's our main thing. So I'm glad
Yeah.
for the Twitter thing.
what's that?
Yeah.
Oh no! Don't let them hear it. Oh, shit.
What happened?
If the music started playing, he would have got cut off.
Oh yeah,
No.
Oh, it was Alexa. She heard us say something, and she.
Alexa was like
said,
following.
Alexa, live news. Let me help you.
Oh wait, okay. And then on Instagram, did you get that you can now, if you sign up, you can get paid for going live with people pay you with badges.
So I did that, and you know what? Not qualified.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Your page is not qualified
because you've been flagged.
You are a fat hoe.
Because you're too bad. Because you're too bad.
we just talked about body self love.
I know.
Now compliment your body because you hurt your body's. Wait,
I didn't want to say
you
fat
hurt your
hoe. I just
body's
wanna say, like,
feelings.
yo bitch, whatever. But you know, yeah, dude. So I'm scrolling through TikTok. Did you know blah blah blah? Right away, I got off TikTok, went on Instagram, looked through whatever they had pointed out. Subscribed or did the whole thing, and it says your account is not eligible because of your past flags.
Yeah, if you get flagged
that's
many
it.
times, it makes sense.
So you could.
It's like we're on probation.
But
Yeah.
wait,
No, parole. Like we can't do shit.
I wanna
You
share-
We're on
probation.
official
I wanna share
parole.
my experience though, because
Yes.
I remember I had my page deleted 2-3 months ago.
Yeah, I
And then
know.
All I did though was request. I sent the form via Facebook to them, and then literally 2-3 hours later, it popped back up. They didn't reply, and then since then though, I've literally been posting like the most like
PG.
especially more outfit pics. I'll still do like bikini or lingerie, but just super tasteful, but more outfits. And since they literally, while I'm Instagram, they popped up for me. They're like, sign up for our badges right now, and we're gonna give you $100 if you go live for 15 minutes on top of that.
Yes.
What?
But it's because I'm being so. I think it's because my switch, like have you seen my stories? Like they're very like. It's my YouTube. Look at my website, Jasmine Chiquito, which has like my podcast, personal trainer, like anything you could
Well,
think
you
of.
haven't been flagged.
Well, beforehand, I had got flagged once before they deleted
That's
me.
it. She's been flagged once her whole time on
But still,
That
on
is
Instagram.
so crazy.
That's
too.
nothing.
That's so
And
crazy.
then-
Like we have like 15, 20 flags.
But then on top,
I do have,
on
like, a
top
lot
of
of
that
flags.
too, they also just told me yesterday. It popped up again while I was on. If you make a reel right now, people can tip you on your reels. So I'm like, I think what it is though is like you just have to like start being more. I'm thinking because I really switched over. I feel like at least somewhat to like
Yeah.
very more clean. I've been just doing like. I work for like that candy company. Like I'm being more Instagram
Friendly,
marketable.
marketable. Yeah.
I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
So as soon as you start that, I know for sure because beforehand they had deleted me once, So once I switched, then they started like do this, do that. So I think the
I
switch
know,
is the
that- yeah,
important part, and
I
stick
know.
to Twitter. I'll still promote. I'll be like, I'll post the better pictures are on Twitter. Go follow my Twitter, and that's all I'll write.
And also too, that's where we can put our OnlyFans link. Like on my page now, I not once have I posted OnlyFans link or even my Cure Me official website to go to. So my page right now, like, is no way it like anywhere linked or even talked to the words OnlyFans.
I know.
And I don't promote my Twitter, nothing. It's so fucking clean, this page.
Twitter though, but
yeah, just because my page is because I was getting flagged for Twitters on my last page. So like this one, I haven't promoted OnlyFans. I haven't promoted. So the only people that know my OnlyFans are my Twitter people or anybody that's already on my OnlyFans. So my free OnlyFans, I have a shitload of motherfucking people. So all I do is I'll be like, brand new this, brand new that.
You told me you're like,
and then then they'll come over, they'll join it, they'll